Hey guys, it is Chandler Instincts 08 here, and today we're going to be talking about some of my soft plastics. So here we go. So if you see here, I just have them in a little box and I have them all labeled here. So first, we have the old Guggen Baits. If you haven't checked these out, I'll leave the link in the description below. And I recommend Guggen Baits because they come in a fancy packaging. They're real oiled right there, as you can see, kind of. This one I just ripped the little. It's supposed to have two little tail things. I just ripped them off there, but one side is it's kind of like a crawl color, and one's a green flake with black. And I really like these. Moving on. So next, we have some Gary Yamamoto, sorry, can't say that, Senkos. So, I like Senkos a lot, and these are Senkos, but these are the kind of I would put on I don't know, just a Texas rig with it, and just swim it in the water. As you can see, it has this paddle tail right there. It has like green pumpkin, black flake with that little bit of red. I put that red there because I just feel like it has a better, I don't know. But I also put red in the bait right there, as you can see, and the rest is just green pumpkin. Up here is a little bit darker green pumpkin, and then the back is just lighter. But yeah, I made the paddle tails like that paddle tail. But the front of it, I just copied the design. But I really like that paddle tail right there. Moving on, we have some, let's see, we have some finesse worms right here. I like to use these on a drop shot or just like a kind of, maybe even a wacky worm. I don't know, I just try different ways. It has like a red and blue sparkle with a little bit of black flake. And it's just an all-around, every year, all months, it's really good for any type of rig that you want it to. I like this color right here, the clear, because I just feel like it's more natural. But, yeah. And also, if you get the zoom, look how many come in there. That's a lot. You're not going to run down in a day, like some baits. So next, we have a shad imitation. I really like these. These are by Strike King. I really like these to put on the back of I put it in the back of the swim jig. I just kind of tore the head off. Let me show you. Take my little box cutter here. Tear the head. You can't get it on, I don't get it uneven. I just cut it. And y'all might be thinking, oh, that's a waste of bait. Well, I'm putting it on the back of a jig head. As you can see here, I cut the head off perfect. If you wanted to, you can get some glue, some soft plastic glue, and glue that back together. But yeah, I like to put that on the back of a swim jig, or maybe even just rig it like that and just put a jig head right there. And you can rig it all different ways. Here's some ways right here. As you can see right here, it's weedless. Right here, it comes out the back. And right here, they have like a jig head on it. But I'm going to do that without the head already on it. So I'm just going to put a jig head that looks like a fish. So next we have some flukes. I made these myself. They're original though. Green pumpkin with red flake with kind of a gold flake with black flake. As you can see on the top, it's so you can see on the top, it's like a red flake right there with the black. I don't know if you can see that white or whatever. There we go. See that white right there? I like to put these on the weedless, and you're just swimming across that grass or just across structure, you'll get hammered. I have a lot of baits. I'm just going to go through this really, really fast. So, next we have the bubble gum. I love bubble gum. It doesn't matter what it is. It just stands out. Not a lot of people throw it like this. A pink Senko right there. I love this. This is a 4-inch Senko right here. It's just straight up pink. Then, you go over here to the shaky head worm. It's just straight up pink as well. I love that, just to put on a shaky worm, shake it. And a pink fluke. Like I said, the other one, I just like to put a weedless swimming across structure or in grass. But yeah, that's called the bubble gum. And next, I have the KVD Flat Baby Finesse one. I only have 2 of these left because I use them so much. But these are really good worms. I like to use these as well as any time because the bass really see that when shaking it. Doesn't matter. You don't really want to use it in muddy water because like that back right there, it's hard to see. But the front, if you do use it in muddy water, make sure this part is facing forward. This part is facing back. Just so you can get the bass to see it just a little bit better. And then I got some I call them creature baits, but I don't know what y'all call them. They're kind of like a beaver. I don't know if people call them beavers or something like that. And I got them from Bass Pro Shops. It's a tube with like a little skirt down here with little claws. I really like this, again, for weedless. But I put, what's it called? I put a hook with the weight already on it, which is called a belly hook. And sometimes I'll swim it and it has really good action. Sometimes I'll just lay it on a bed and bop it. Or sometimes I'll just fish it like a worm. But yeah, got them for Bass Pro. Never go wrong with some Bass Pros stuff. Next, I have some more Goo baits. And I have the white Mambuto bug. I like it. It's natural. It's the pearl. And I like it because it really stands out. Not a lot of people throw it. It's the same thing as the other one, just different color. You can pick them off. You can put them as jig trailers, swim jigs, just jigs. Put them in the back of, really, you can do anything with these. That's what I like about them. Trailers, use it by itself, Texas rig. Like, it's just a really good bait all around. Next, we got some Yum. They're swimmer Senkos. If you don't know what swimmer Senkos are, they're basically, here, let me get it open for y'all. I can't get the package open. Guess that's always good. Has that paddle tail on the back. just like that, as you can see. It has red flake and black flake. It's a really good bait. I just use it on a little, sometimes a 2/0 to 3/0 hook, and just swimming across some grass. That's where I usually get munched on. Next, we got some Zoom Clear Flukes. As you can see right here, they have like turquoise flake with black flake. Same thing, I like to swim it across grass, or sometimes just throw it on the bank and just retrieve it back to you. If you're on the bank, just throw it out and retrieve it back. I got a whole bunch of worms in here. I'm just going to show you a couple. So my favorite worm ever has to be, I like them a little bit longer, but I used all my longer ones, so I'm just going to show you this. The Firetail. The Firetail has a yellow, just a yellow all around with the red, like an orangish red on it. And it has all kinds of flakes on it. I catch lots of bass on them. Next, we have some finesse worms. On the bottom it's yellowish right there. On the top it's white. I don't really use them a lot, but every time I do, I usually get smashed on it. This I use for kind of just anything usually. I think I get pretty much small bass on this, but any bait can catch any fish, believe it or not. Like this worm could catch a 10-pounder, you know how small it is. But I usually fish it for like smallmouth and stuff, so moving on. We have more Bambino bugs. Googan baits again. Like I said, these are Bambino bug. And these are watermelon red flake. They come in good packaging, so your worms won't get bent. But these are the same thing, just it's watermelon red flake. I really like these. You know, if you just want to switch it up to red flake, or I know a lot of people throw red flake, but they don't throw it what I do. If you want me to show you how I throw a lot of these baits, give me 4 likes and I'll show you. So next, we have some small Senkos. I'm not going to show these just yet, but I'll show one. It's just a small little 3-inch Senko. It's green. I have way more. I don't know if I can show you all of them, but I'm just going to get through it. And then, I got, whenever I fish for a big, big bass, I caught my PB on this. No, I take that back. I caught my PB on the Googan baits. But I caught a 9.5, almost a half, on this fluke. Alright, let me show you how big it is compared to the other fluke. So you take this clear fluke, put this one right next to it. Look how big that is. That is a big difference. This is a watermelon with the white on the bottom, and then like just a lot of flake. Yellow, green, and black flake on top. This is more heavy, so I use it weedless. Sorry. I do use it weedless, but I use it without a weight. Because it's basically just weighted itself. But now I'm just going to go through it just really fast because I'm running out of time here. So next we have a 16-inch worm here, and 16-inch, like I said, one size watermelon red flake. And basically it's all watermelon red flake. It just has way more red flake than anything, as you can see. I really like them for, like, again, just fishing without a weight because it'll slowly sink. Now we got some watermelon red flake flukes with just like a swim, not a paddle tail, but it's just, let me show you. It's just a little swim tail. If you wanted to, you could make it like have 2 legs. Like, let me show you. If you wanted to, you could make it to do like that. But next, we have just the Senko that I made by myself, just like this. And if you want me to show you how to make these, leave me 4 likes as well, and I'll show you. These I made myself as well, and has purple on the bottom with like, it's kind of like a gray flake. And this one, here, let me just show you. So first, we have brown with the rainbow flake, just every color. Then we got a purple belly with like, I don't know what that noise is, with like a gray with gold flake. Then we got another rainbow flake here. Then we got a red flake. As you can tell, I like to throw red flake. It's just one of my favorite all-around colors. So, oh, here's some of my big firetail worms. I like to throw big purple worms too. Oh, 15-inch purple worm. Catch lots of big bass. The biggest bass I ever caught on this, and the smallest bass I ever caught on this. Smallest bass I ever caught on a 15-inch worm is 1 pound. Now I'm just showing you what can bite this worm. The biggest one is 7.5, but I haven't thrown this one a lot. So then you move on to, it's kind of like a jelly worm. It's kind of like a jelly worm, but it's like just a red flake. I caught on one of the biggest bass of my life on I was just doing it for fun, just for a challenge. Ultralight with the big worm. I caught the biggest fish ever. And then we got the 12-inch red firetail worm. I don't know why I had this in here, but I'll just show you it anyways. I just have a little swim jig right there. I just have a little, it's a rattling one, if you can hear that. And I have just a little, I have a little trailer on there. So next, let me just zip that up real quick. Next, we have my last beaver bait. That sucks. It's a green pumpkin with a little bit of orange flake. You probably can't see that. Here, let me just shine the light. I don't know if you can see this red flake. Oh yeah, there you go. You see a little bit of that orangish red flake. That's good. So next, oh, we got more creature baits. So next we just have the same creature bait, just with black flake. I already went over there. Then we got some that I made myself once again. So I made just a pearl. It's not a pearl, but it's like, it's a baby blue on one side and it's just like a pinkish purple on that another side, 5-inch Senko. Then I made blue flake all around, and then just a white, like a silver flake on the bottom. I really love this one, just to stand out in muddy water. She's a really nice bait. Then we got some more that I made. We got just silver all over. It's a clear fluke, but silver flake all in it. Nice. Oh yeah, forgot about these. I need to use these more often. So now we got, as you can see, white with blue, black, and silver flake on top with the paddle tail. It's basically a swim bait. It's a fluke, but you just swim it across the water. Then we got some clear Senkos, as you can see, with black flake. We got the same finesse worms as we did. Then we got some little fish bodies, and you just put a jig head, a fish head, whatever you want to call it. That's a fish head with just a big hook and put on here. I like to swim these in open water. I'm gonna say 5 to 6 feet of water. Just swim it. Sometimes you just drop it, or sometimes you just swim it really high. You just gotta see. You just gotta experiment what they like. Then we got some baby little crawls right there. And what I use them for, and I take a little ultralight, put it on like a little, kind of like a little weedless on a 2-aught hook. Throw it out there. Kind of just pop it, let it sit, pop it, let it sit. That just hammers it. Bluegill can eat that. Crappie can eat that. I caught lots of crappie and bluegill on it. I also caught some bass. Next we got some creature baits. These are actual creature baits, as you can see there. And I also put some of this on there, some Yum scent. So what I do is I cut it open. I just don't want to get it all over the place. Alright, so you cut it open, put it on there, and it should have really good scent. It always helped me, but I like chartreuse. Just dip chartreuse on the tail. I don't have any of that with me. So yeah, that's everything in this box. I have way more in that box. I just don't have time. If you want me to make another video how I rig all this stuff, I'll get each and every bait and show you how I rig it. This is Chandler Your Instincts 08. Subscribe, leave a comment, and like. Have a good day.